So thank everybody for coming here. I know you guys have so much enthusiasm you can hardly sit down, right? Oh, you got to do a lot better than that. You have so much enthusiasm you can hardly sit down right now, right? Okay, excellent. As you heard, it takes a lot to provide you guys with the opportunity that's been in front of you for the week. So if we could just put our hands together again one more time to thank our parents, to thank Junior Achievement, to thank the many sponsors. And this is something that I hope that you take away with you after this experience. Time, to me, is the most precious thing that we have. Everybody has time. And we also have the ability to use it. So I'm going to challenge each and every one of you to go back into your own schools, go back into your own communities, and donate your gift of time. And I'll talk a little more about that later. But I have the pleasure of working with a gentleman. His name is Ryan Muller, and he's my partner on my television show, Entertainment. And so we put together a little piece to give you guys an insight into what I do.
Champagne is fine. Did you hear that? Champagne is fine. Champagne is fine. My girl called me sexy. My girl called me fine. I'm loving this store, man. Okay, so now let me see if I got this right. You're doing all of that. When do you sleep?
That's a very good question. I haven't figured that one out yet because I'm not getting very much sleep right now.
Okay, but it's not affecting you at all because my girl still looks good.
Thank you.
She got them rosy cheeks, y'all. She got them rosy cheeks. So, can I do the explosion?
You can do the explosion, but I will work on your chopstick skills.
Oh man, come on, dude. I know how to roll with some chopsticks. Now look at that. I can even pick up. I started with ice.
Perfect.
I started with ice. So yes, I started with ice. You gonna be there?
Hopefully,
Can I go?
Yes, you can come with me out on the red carpet.
Tell your boy you gonna take me as your personal chef, cause I can go over there. Leave him over here. Tell him you gonna take me to cons and I pinch hit.
Right,
Cause I could do that. We get a trailer and everything. Superman ice cream. Superman, brother. No, actually, I like chocolate souffle, man. That's my favorite dessert. Since I'm Mr. International now, all the way over here in Okinawa. Hey, girl, let me tell you something. My man knows. Hey. That's how I know my meals are good when it's calling my name. It's saying, Key, I'm ready. My man said, I need some more. I like that. Yeah. If that's not beautiful, I don't know what is. Macon, Georgia, this is for you. Betty, this is for you. Oh, this looks so good.
This is exciting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Is this your creation?
This is.
Oh, so we're lucky we have the chef and his creation, and we're double lucky because he smoked it twice for us. Not once, but twice. My girl, you flying the plane, baby. Woo! My girl is flying the plane. So, Chef Christopher, tell us what we have going on here.
This is the duck confit pizza with goat cheese, basil pesto, roast red peppers, and some fresh petite basil as a garnish.
As a chef, I'm always interested in how other chefs got into the business. So let's find out how you got into the business.
16歳の時に料理の道に入ったんだけど、それなぜかっていうと、学校がただ嫌いだっただけなのね。
Okay, so understand that eating healthy, because you know we eat healthy. Eating healthy is not a sentence for bland food. This is exciting and it's gonna be good for me. My body is gonna do a dance on the inside because I had this fabulous pizza. Okay, so did you hear that? Ever since he was 16, he had a love for food and he got into the business and there's no looking back. I love that.
Your brother. Yeah.
Yeah, we're brothers. We're brothers. So let me know what your most favorite food is.
Oh goodness, I would have to say pasteles. It's a Puerto Rican dish. It's a very good dish. Most people in the States have not tried it. It's made out of tapioca plant, veal, ground beef, pork, you name it, we got it. Chorizo, goya, it's good.
Oh my God, man, I need to get her a job because she just said she just went somewhere the Champagne Chef can't go. So I'm gonna have to talk to your mom down there in Arizona. I'm gonna have to talk to your mom and you're gonna have to tell me how can I make Melissa's favorite dish. So that konnichiwa, I can do that.
You can do that konnichiwa.
Everything else,
That was good. See,
everything
people
else.
might mistake you for being Japanese doing it that way. See.
What about dessert? Can you do something like a cake or something?
Double chocolate cake.
Okay, I could do that. I could make that chocolate cake. You want my autograph?
That was a collection of video. I did a television show that was on in Japan and South Korea, and then some of that came from the show that we have in the States right now. It's called Entertainment. And the Entertainment is in between 50 and 55 million homes all across all 50 states. So that was a dream of mine to have my own television show. And it kind of started in a classroom environment, just like you guys are going to be experiencing over the course of this week. So this is not about Keith and what he does, but this is about you guys. So I'm honored to be here and share a little bit of my thoughts with you, and a couple things that is really important, and I'm sure since you had the support of your parents here, you guys have probably heard this time and time and time again, and it is so true that, how many people heard a positive attitude? Do you guys get that? Positive attitude? Can you say yeah? Or you just like, I don't even care, I don't even know? Okay, positive attitude is so important because to me, it's just this simple. If you have a positive attitude, you're gonna attract positivity. And if you have a negative attitude, conversely, you're gonna attract negativity. And this is all about being positive. So you guys, as you're out there and you go through your daily lives, try to have that positive attitude, because you never know, you never ever know when you're gonna meet the person or the situation that's gonna change your life. How many people have heard of that before? Oh man, that's weak. That is weak. You see all those volunteers up there that's ready to get excited with you guys. Oh yeah, we heard that before. That was okay. That was okay. You have to make them know that you're ready, because they have a saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And those are the teachers right there. And you guys are the students. So clearly, being here this week, you let them know you're ready, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, teacher, we're ready. No, okay, let me give you an example. And I'm gonna have to move away from the mic, but I'm gonna shout, so hopefully everybody can hear me. If you guys come to my restaurant and I walk like this, are you gonna feel good about eating the food? But if you came to the restaurant and you saw me running through the dining room like this, would you be excited about eating your meal? Okay, so when you go into the classroom with your teachers, it's a couple ways that you can go. Or you guys know the other way, because these students are not here. Those students are not here. That's not you guys. So, so understand that. And then as I continue on throughout my career, and I told you when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And Ryan is a perfect example of that, because I met him when I was ready. Up until that time, I wasn't ready to meet him. I wasn't ready to partner with him. But as soon as I was ready, he came into my life. So that's a real example of how you can have teachers all throughout your career. And I want you guys to know that learning never stops. So when you get through high school, you go to college. You get through college, you go to grad school, and you just keep on going, you keep on going. Your education never stops. And the key to me, outside of having a positive attitude, is understanding that you have a gift to give. So right now, you guys are in a position to where you can learn what that gift is. And don't let anyone stop you from finding your gift. Because we all have gifts. How many people believe that? And let me tell you, I grew up in the inner city of Detroit, and I came from a broken home where my father was a violent alcoholic. And I sat in a classroom, and never would I have imagined that the culinary industry would take me to Asia, take me to Europe, take me to Central and South America, take me all the way to the White House, and all the other places that I've gone to. So when you are looking at what's in front of you, don't be afraid to dream. It all starts with a dream. And you guys having the ability and the capacity to say, I believe in my dream. Because that's all it takes, is just your belief. It starts right there. How many people believe that? Now, my time is short, so I want to throw a couple other things at you, and then I need like 2 or 3 volunteers. So if I can get like 2 or 3 volunteers, and please don't everybody raise their hand at the same time. I mean, like, whoa. Whoever wants to volunteer, just 2 or 3 people, just start making their way right down here. Just start making their way right here, and you're gonna stand right there. Man, well, look at all them ladies. Give me some. Give me some. Man, how do all the ladies in here let these guys step up like that? What's wrong with what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with them? Okay, well, watch out for them for the week. Watch out for them for the whole week. All right, here's one thing. First thing, outside forces. You guys live with yourselves every day, every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't let anyone tell you what you can and cannot do. Nobody tell you what you can and cannot do, especially because you live with yourself 24 hours a day. Don't let anyone tell you they know you better than you know yourself. You have to have that courage. You have to have that conviction that you're in control of what you do. Okay? The second thing is that I told you, you never know when you're going to meet that person or that experience that's going to change your life. So how many people play sports? Okay, so for the people who play sports, the coaches tell you practice, 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 and it's a learned muscle response in a lot of sports. Well, it's the same thing in the business world. This week right here, practice, practice, practice. So you're going to see leaders of companies. You have to shake their hand. You have to look them in the eye. You have to have a positive attitude, what we already talked about. You go to them like you're ready to accept whatever they have to give you, because you never know that person can change your life. Do you get that? So it's practice. It's practice. Now, when I was growing up, my generation, it was a little different than how you guys are now. But look at yourself in the mirror before you leave home. And if you're a guy, you say to yourself, if I meet the girl of my dreams, do I want her to see me like this? Before you walk out the door. And whatever you say, if I'm good like that, okay. And girls, same thing. I'm about to meet the person of my dreams. Do you want to look like that? And it doesn't have to be in a relationship. It could be in a business environment. You can meet the person that's going to turn your life around. Because there's so many good people. This is the last thing that I want to stress. There are so many good people in the world that's willing to help, and they seldom get recognized. But look at all the good people in here. All these good people are in here for you. It is so many good people in the world. And sometimes they don't need thanks, they don't need kudos, they don't need anything. All they need to know is that what they give you makes a difference. That's all they need to know. What they give you makes a difference. And the way that you let them know that is by accepting the lesson. And you guys know how you accept the lesson. It's just like when you go to school. How many A students in here? Yeah. So you guys know. All right. So for my volunteers, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Okay? And you all can answer these questions. I want you to think in your mind right now, someone who loves you unconditionally. Get a picture of that person in your mind. You got it? You got it? Loves you unconditionally, okay? The next one, get a picture of the person in your mind that's your best friend. You guys have it? You got it? Tough crowd, man. You see him? You guys have that? Okay, good. I can't see. Okay, so the last one, a picture of someone that you look up to. Okay, you have a picture of that person in your mind? That's when you say, yeah. Man, what's wrong with you? Okay, let me show you. Do we need to go like this now? Okay, so we're going to go right down the line. First person, who loves you unconditionally? Give me.
My grandma.
Grandma.
My mom.
Mom. He's stuck. Okay, we're going to start down here. First, you took his answer. Mom, and grandma. Okay, so what's the next one? Best friend. Quincy. Francis. Cameron. All right, so you guys have your answers too, right? Yeah! You going far, man. You guys hear that? Woo! That's enthusiasm right there. He's going far. Okay, now, the last one. Somebody that you look up to.
John Wooden.
John Wooden. Excellent.
Renee Beltran.
Renee Beltran. Excellent. Tupac. Excellent. Everybody in this room know who Tupac is, right? Yeah. We don't need to go off course and have like an explanation of who this guy was. Okay, so all of you have visions of those individuals in your mind, right? That's when you say yeah. Okay, good. All right, so now the challenge is, and this is what I'm going to leave you with, and this can go with you for the rest of your life. The challenge that you take away with you is that person can be you. You can be someone who loves you unconditionally. You can also be your best friend, and you can also be thank you. Somebody that you look up to. Man, you guys, it's gonna be a tough week. So just get ready. You can look yourself in the mirror, and you can be the answer to all 3 of those. And the minute that you feel like you're the answer to all 3 of those, you are on your way to a successful career, successful personal life, because all throughout your existence, you're going to be challenged. And it's going to come back to that. I'm my own best friend. I love myself unconditionally, and I'm my own role model, because you only have to answer to yourself. You only have to answer to yourself. So you guys have a great week. Thank you very much for having me here. I look forward to seeing you guys out in the world.